welcome back. It's Amanda with Pixie Dust Mom, and today we're going to talk about value resorts. So values are popular, especially, well, one, because they hold a whole lot of people, and two, they're the most budget friendly of all of the Disney properties, all the Disney resorts. So there are 5 value resorts at Walt Disney World. Again, we're talking Florida. We're not talking any of the other destinations, just Walt Disney World. So there are 5 in Walt Disney World. They are somewhat, well, they're not really spread out. There's 2 in one area and 3 in another area, and you could walk, the ones that are next to each other, you can walk between them. So anyway, value resorts are the most budget friendly. They offer all the perks of staying on site for the least cost. They all hold, except for some, well, we'll talk about room sizes and stuff like that. They all hold at least 4 people, unless you get a king room, which would only hold 2. But for the most part, most of the rooms at value resorts will hold 4 people. And then they all have a kind of food court style dining option. There's no sit down restaurants. My child just came in. So anyway, there's no sit down restaurants. It's just cafeteria style. There's different stations where you can order at, and then there's a big seating area, and you're where to get your beverages and everything. There's also one big store. They all have an arcade. They all have, the same, front desk check-in and people there that can help you if you have questions or need assistance with anything during your trip. So all that's the same. They all have at least 2 pools, and most of them at the value resorts have some very larger than life theming. So if you watched my Art of Animation, some of our videos from our last trip, you can see some of the huge theming at Art of Animation, because that's where we stayed on this last one. And it's really fun. It's really fun if you have kids. It's really fun if you are a Disney kid at heart, because I absolutely adore all of the larger than life theming at these resorts. So at the 3 that's together, those are the all-star resorts. They are themed to sports, music, and movies. So the sports is broken into sections. So you have the football, and you have, I think, the Surf's Up section, and there's a baseball area, and there's just, I think, 5 different areas. I don't have the map right in front of me. But anyway, so all of the values have a preferred section. Preferred means it's close to the main building. And then all the other rooms are standard. So you could be a pretty good walk away from the main building if you pick a standard room. Or you could be one that's just steps away from being a preferred room. So the All-Star Sports and All-Star Movies have the standard rooms where it has 1 regular bed and then a fold down Murphy style bed with a real mattress. It's not like the pull out couches of old. So they're really comfortable. They hold 4 people. They can hold 5 if you have your fifth one is a child that is 2 or under, so you can put 5 in those rooms just in those situations. Otherwise, 4 is the limit. Bus transportation is all that you are going to have at the all-star resorts. And sometimes they'll share a bus. It just depends on how busy the season is when you're staying there. It has, I think they each have 2 pools. It's been a while since I've looked at their maps. Yes. So, and the All-Star Resorts are closest to Animal Kingdom Park. So they're down kind of away from like the other parks. So you're going to have kind of a longer ride going to Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios. But those are your All-Stars. They're going to be pretty similar in price point. I'm almost thinking movies may cost a little bit more. Maybe. Another option also is at All-Star Music. All-Star Music has those same standard rooms that All-Star Sports and Movies does, but it also has a separate category that is called Family Suites. Family Suites will sleep up to 6 people, and they have a separate bedroom and an extra bathroom and like a kitchenette area with a full-size refrigerator and everything. So it's a good option if you have 5 or 6 in your party and you want a slightly bigger room. It's great choice. Great choice. And the 2 of the beds are the Murphy beds in the living room area, and then you have a regular bed in the bedroom. So those are the All-Stars. All right, so we the other 2 value resorts, very exciting. So you have Pop Century and you have Art of Animation. There's a bridge that crosses Hourglass Lake, I believe, that you can walk from one to the other. Pop Century is themed as the decades. So you have 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. So there's 5 sections, and they have just these standard rooms similar to the All-Star Resorts. I'm almost thinking the rooms are just a little bit bigger. I'll have to look at that to be sure, but they do have, it is a really, really popular choice. I think it's like the favorite of the values. So sometimes it's harder to get a room there than it will be at an All-Star or an Art of Animation. Art of Animation is across Hourglass Lake, and it has 3 pools. There's one in the Little Mermaid section, one in the Cars section, and one in the... Okay, so yes, Art of Animation has 3 pools. So it has Cars, Little Mermaid, and Nemo. Nemo is the preferred section. And then there's also a Lion King section, but there's no pool there. So the Little Mermaid section is the only part of Art of Animation that has the standard rooms that sleep 4. They also have king rooms over there that you can have. The Cars, Nemo, and Lion King sections are family suites. So all 3 only have family suites. So they sleep 6. There's a little kitchenette. There's 2 bathrooms. There's a separate bedroom. They have a pull-out sofa, and they have a Murphy bed that pulls down also. So it's kind of like 3 rooms. There's only like 1 door into the bedroom, but it's kind of sectioned off. I've got a video I will link up in the cards with my room tour of a Finding Nemo suite. I can't talk today. But anyway, so those rooms do cost more. They're more in line with probably what you would pay for a deluxe room. But again, they do sleep more people. And they have the extra bathroom, which you're not going to get in a deluxe room. You're still just going to have 1 bathroom. So, just depends on what you're looking for. But those are your values. And the big thing, Pop Century and Art of Animation are not reliant just on bus transportation. You have the Skyliner to get you to Epcot and Hollywood Studios. So, buses to Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom, Skyliner to the others. Sometimes you can go to the Skyliner and the line looks forever long, but I promise it doesn't take that long. But the Skyliner takes you to Caribbean Beach, and then you have to get off and get on a separate gondola to go to either Hollywood Studios or Epcot, because there's 3 different routes. So it won't take you straight. You have to switch off. So it will take you a little bit of time, but it's still, to me, faster than some of the other forms of transportation. And it's fun. Because in my experience, we've always gotten our own gondola because there's usually like 5 or 6 of us. So we all get in one. We don't have to share. And with a stroller, that's really nice that I can just roll in and I don't have to break anything down, and we're in there together, and so I don't have to worry about my kids annoying people. But anyway, so if you want to know anything else about Value Resorts, leave them in the comments below and I will try to answer those questions. Again, if you want a free quote and help with booking your Disney vacation, my link to my quote form is also in the description box, as well as my email. So if you have any questions and need my assistance, my services are completely free if you book with me, and I look forward to working with you. Thanks.